Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspirational juice. It is December the 31st, 2021, and today the topic is God's presence. Y'all, it's the last day of 2021, right? That's what they say, the last day of 2021. December the 31st. Man. I'm telling y'all, like I know I've been doing a lot of reflecting myself. Y'all, I guess those of y'all that listen to me, y'all like, man, you always reflecting about something, and that's probably true. But yeah, 2021 has been one for the record books for me for sure. Not trying to get all sentimental, not trying to cry and all that, but it has been quite the year. I would say quite an amazing year, a blessed year. Again, I've saw so many goals achieved. I saw so many milestones met. I met so many amazing people. I've talked to so many amazing people. I've been able to work with so many amazing people. I've been still hustling from home, and God has been providing. God has been opening doors, establishing so many different things in my life. I watched my son grow. I watched my husband step out on faith. I've been able to celebrate, again, different achievements and milestones. But I feel like this year was a great year of celebrating different people in my life as well. I can reflect back on all of the moments where, we celebrated each other's birthdays and different achievements and things. My sister opened her school and is already, on her second class of students. My mom has written several books now. Y'all already know about me and my stuff, so I ain't got to sit here and keep telling y'all, but I mean, 4 books in a year is amazing. And counting, technically. For those of y'all are the juice listeners or whatnot, y'all are VIPs. So y'all know that technically my 5th book is done as well. But it's not published yet. Gonna hold off on publishing to launch it and whatnot, to try something different and see what it would be like to do a launch. But regardless, man, God is good, man. God is good. He's been good to me this year. I know there's a lot of things going on. I know there's been highs and lows. There's family members that we've lost along the way and everything like that this year. So those what I would say would be some of the lows, low points of 2021. Obviously, the ups and downs of life, you know what I'm saying? The ups and downs of these things that are happening here in the world, not just the US, but in the world. Yeah. So, I get it, highs and lows. It depends on where you are. I don't know, those of you all that listen to me, I don't know how 2021 has been to you. I don't know, maybe 2021 was a cultivation period for you, y'all. Look, throwing out stuff. Yeah, maybe 2021 was a cultivation period for you. Maybe it was a season where, you were learning and things might not have been on the up and up, so Or maybe you share in my sentiment, right? And maybe you are the same as me and you're just thankful and grateful and God has just been doing miraculous things, in your life this year. I don't know. I don't know. But regardless of that, we are approaching a brand new year. Um, tomorrow technically will be 2022, January 1st, if the Lord's will. And I guess I would hope that this juice this morning inspires you to build your relationship and grow closer to God. Grow closer to God in 2022. If you're listening to the sound of my voice today, I guess that's the juice, y'all. I know you're like, oh, you ain't even said no verses yet. And I got some verses for you. I got some verses and whatnot as well. But ultimately, the juice for today is I believe is for us to, draw near to God in His presence. So, yeah, I mean, as I did my prayer meditation with the Soul Space app this morning, yes, the phrase God's presence stood out in my mind this morning. Also, an individual stood out in my mind as well, and I guess I reached out to her in response to that. But that's neither here nor there. That's probably none of your business. But getting back to God's presence, right? After I did that, after I reached out to her, I started to look up verses centered around God's presence. They resonated immediately. And here we are. So the first verse I want to share with you all this morning is Psalm 16:11. It says, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence, there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." Man, I guess as I read and wrote this verse down this morning, I was wondering, like, what is wrong with us? Why don't we just accept this? And why don't we seek this and want this and everything? I mean, not to say we don't. There's some of us that do, but I'm just saying overall, us overall, as humans. That was my question today as I read that verse. Exodus 33:14, it says, "And he said, my presence will go with you and I will give you rest." Yeah, that was another thing that stood out to me this morning. I feel like God is always there, right? But it's up to us to acknowledge him. It's up to us to, have that relationship and allow him to, lead us and guide us in life, right? So, yeah, I guess that verse has me reflecting on that this morning. Let me share another one with you all. It's Jeremiah 29:13. It says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." I'm telling y'all, man, hey, what else can you say about that? What else can be said about that, man? That's what we need to do, seek him. And as we seek him, hey, it says we're going to find him. When we do what? Seek him with our whole heart, right? With all our heart. So nothing else to say really to that. I mean, again, everything is up to you, right? Everything is up to you as an individual, what you're going to do with this information. Again, God is there knocking. Are you going to open the door? Yep. Like he's always there knocking on our heartstrings, pulling on our heartstrings, whatever it is, to get our attention, for us to, focus on him and let him in. And so, yep, I'm gonna move on. James 4:8 says, "Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded." I mean, I guess this reminds us that we got to do something, right, to get in God's presence. Yeah, okay, we can let him in and stuff, but at some point we got to, start to clean some stuff up. Now you can't just be talking about you gonna let God come in and you just expecting him to just I guess bask in mess or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, alongside of that, right, letting him in, we gotta prepare ourselves for him, right? We gotta cleanse our hands and purify our hearts and all these different things. There was a verse that stood out to me this morning, and it's Genesis 3:8, and I put it in the Go Deeper section. You all can read that and let it marinate on your heart, souls, and minds today. I put in the Go Deeper section for us to read this verse, reflect on it, and then ask God, one, why did Adam and Eve respond in that way to his presence? And then two, ask God, how does that coincide with the way that we respond to him today? I wrote it better than I probably just said it. But either way, I hope that you guys reflect on that verse today and let those things marinate on your heart, souls, and minds. Again, I hope that this encourages you and inspires you to draw near to God. If you feel like, you could draw a little bit closer, right? Then do so. If you already feel like, hey, I have that close relationship, we got that bond, great. Continue it, cultivate it. And then see what he wants you to do with it, beyond that. Because I mean, yeah, it's good for you, right? It's good for you, but then it's also for you to share. So get on that. If you feel like you're somebody that already got that, then that's beautiful. Share it, and that's the juice for today, y'all. That is the juice. I mean, yep. That's the juice. The Bible verse of today is Psalm 73:26. It says, my flesh and my heart faileth, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all next year, if the Lord's will. Just a heads up, I know that today is Friday. There will be no talk show on tonight. However, you guys can get ready for tomorrow. Okay, there will be the blood covering prayer service tomorrow at 8 a.m. It will be on the Inspirational Outreach page on Facebook, but most likely we'll share it on our page as well. So be on the lookout for that coming out tomorrow. Again, the blood covering nationwide prayer service, hosted by Inspirational Outreach. It will be on their Facebook page, but you should be able to see it on ours as well. Tomorrow we will share it. And any other things, any other announcements? Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, y'all, I tell y'all that the gift of availability, the gift of accountability is still up for grabs. A few more days is going to be up and available. So there should be a link in the Go Deeper section for those of you all that are listening to the podcast. But for those of you all that are watching the video, there should be a link available for you all to submit to win that prize. Again, 6 amazing prizes on the table. If you want to see what those are, then go ahead and click the link and check it out, y'all. All right. Well, I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in 2022 if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. And Facebook, YouTube, there you go, man. That is the juice. That is the juice, the last juice of 2021. To God be the glory for everything that he has done this year with me, for me, and through me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I feel like all of us are, anyone that has birth in their body, you have another day. That is a blessing all by itself. So to be able to experience the things that I've experienced this year and to do the things I've done and to share God's love and to, I don't know, I guess this is stuff I've dreamed about, so for me, this is, it's been an amazing year. It's been an amazing year. Another word that just came into my heart and mind this morning was humbling. It's humbling to live in this way where I'm truly just leaning and depending on God. Like, because a lot of times, again, like when we work, right, we work jobs and we do all these different things and we're like, oh, yes, this is what's providing for me, right? Like I go to my 9 to 5 and this gives me money and the money provides whatever lifestyle I want to live and X, Y, and Z. And it's the cycle and whatnot. To not be living in that cycle for the past few years is, like I said, it's interesting. It's humbling, but it's been amazing, y'all. It's been amazing. So y'all know me, like I'm out here, I'm definitely anybody, entrepreneurship and, but even aside from entrepreneurship, I would say leaning independent on God. Hey, he hasn't failed me yet. That's all I'm saying. Has not failed me yet. Has done amazing things. Has allowed me to be able to, I'm still, it's like I'm providing work for other people as well. And so that's one interesting thing. I guess maybe because today I'm actually supposed to film an episode of GSL Talk Show. And I'm going to be talking to, if the Lord's will, I'm going to be talking to Boomer Smith on the talk show, y'all. So it's going to be very interesting because, again, he's the one that's been editing the show lately. So it's like, you're going to edit your own show, bro. But yeah, we're supposed to chit chat on today for the talk show. Hopefully we don't start talking business and shop and whatnot. Like, hey, so how's the movie coming? Can you give us some updates on this or that? But yeah, so, and then also I actually just got a word that Miss Elizabeth, my virtual assistant, is cool with the idea of being on the show one day as well. So y'all about to see the dream team. Y'all gonna see these people that are, in my life and that that have been assisting me on this journey, that I've been able to, hire, what I'm saying, I guess you would say. But I would say work with, and build these relationships with over the past year, particularly because those two, again, came on board this year. My guys in Pakistan, they came on board last year. Now I know one is shy, so he might not be on the show. The other one, he might be. I gotta confirm with him again. So maybe this year in 2022, if the Lord's will, y'all will actually see some of the dream team and everything like that. So that is in the works. That is in the works. That's, I guess, how 2022 is looking thus far. Y'all know that, again, amazing things on the horizon. Children's book is technically done. So be on the lookout. Next month, I will be, I guess, giving a sneak peek to the public, the children's book and whatnot. And what else? The movie. The movie, prayerfully that'll be coming out sometime next year. Again, I am not rushing Mr. Boomer in regards to his editing and whatnot. I mean, I appreciate that he's taking all the time that he's taking, into care to take his time, and edit it. I'm trying to see, can I find his, there's website. But I'm assuming that it should be coming out sometime next year. So that is amazing. We'll see what the Lord does with that. Y'all know we're giving the gift of accountability. I put his website up there earlier, Mr. what's his name? Mr. Leo. So we should be making that announcement next Tuesday, if the Lord's will, of who the winner is. So that will be exciting to give that to someone to pay it forward. The gift of accountability. You know, today's a workout day, so your girl's supposed to be doing that today. I don't have any plans. Like I said, I was supposed to perform an event tonight, but again, that got rescheduled. So no plans per se. Again, I guess the general plan is to bring in a new year with my menfolk. But yeah, again, I appreciate everybody in any aspect. If you support this movement of GSL, if you support me in general, if you purchase books, if you watch the show, if you liked, subscribed, shared, all those different things. If you followed me on Instagram, if you, whatever, anything that you may have done throughout this year, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, I hope that by all of these things, you are encouraged and inspired. I hope that you have been motivated to do what God wants you to do. That's what I hope that my content, I guess I would say, does. And yeah, man, we'll see what else the Lord will do. Again, new year, as of tomorrow. I still did not update the website yesterday. I mean, well, I had said, what did I say? It was like sometime last week. I was like, oh, I need to update the website to make easier access to the videos. Because I mean, there's different playlists on the YouTube, but if people go to godsexandlove.com, it would be nice for people to get easier access to the videos there as well. And I haven't finished doing that, or I think I kind of started to do it, but so many different things I be doing, y'all. On one hand, it's like it'll look like I'm not doing much, but on the other hand, it's like I be doing so much throughout the day, where it's like, oh, I forgot to do this or that. For those of you all that follow me on Facebook and whatnot, y'all saw what I posted yesterday, or last night rather, that I have been just kind of plotting and planning and then working on different things here and there throughout the day. So yeah. But anywho, y'all, I guess I'm done reflecting on today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to talking to you all in 2022. If the Lord's will. Bye-bye.